I am redoing a lot of my older videos for copyright issues and reposting them. This is the one I reposted. Thanks for watching.
Well, to give you an update on all the work I did, how it's going, the valve covers are leaking like a sieve. That's, I don't know if you can see that, but the hole, they're just soaked. Pretty sure it's because of the bolts, not my welds. Everything else has been running great. She's been running good, but I really want to clean her out this time when I change the oil. So I'm going to put a thing of Marvel's mystery oil in it, drive it for about 4 hours, and then change the oil. This mystery oil, I think Vice Grip Garage is lying to us. I think he actually does know what's in it. He's just playing a game. He mentions not knowing what's in it way too much to not know what's in it. He knows the mystery oil.
Before the TBI intake mod, I was getting around 14.5 miles per gallon. Now I'm getting around 13.8. I've done about 4,000 miles since then. So a little bit lower gas mileage, but definitely an increase in horsepower. Right now, about quarter to a tenth of a throttle will keep you going 85 right down the interstate. Fastest speed limit in the country right here. Truck's working pretty hard to do it, but she's doing it pretty good. Don't worry about that oil pressure. That sensor's bad. Got back from my trip and found the engine bay looking like this. The heads are just covered in oil. I don't know if you can see that very well, but everything's covered in oil. And it's coming straight from the valve covers. And it's from, well, this bolt sealed, but none of the rest of them did. So it's either coming from the bolts, or I didn't get these fittings on tight enough. Or my welds are leaking. But there's a bunch of oil up here on these ones too. It's real hot. But hopefully, maybe you can see me wiping it off. But yeah, so I'm gonna replace all those bolts. That actually works. Just replace the light bulb. Since I put the new intake on and messed around under there, I had a little bit lower oil pressure than I'm used to seeing. I'm hoping it's the oil pressure sensor. So I'm gonna swap that out real quick. It's way back there under the distributor. Hoping I don't have to take it off to remove it, but here goes nothing. Took the cap off to get a little more room, then ran my long screwdriver down there to pop the tab off, or the plug off, which you can see, but you can't see. Now you can see. Now I'm going to use the special socket to loosen it and remove the old sensor. Here's the old one versus the new one. You have that, I have the special wrench for the old one, or the new one. You can see it right there on your right. And the old one didn't take that special wrench, so I just took a set of channel locks and grabbed it and pulled it out. I really hope this is the right one. I'm going to install it and hope it is. The ends look the same. Oof. Let's get some sunlight. The ends look the same, or the plug ends look the same. The other ends, they look like they're the same thread, so hopefully they work. So I got it, you can't see it, I'm sorry. You can't see it worth the crap. It's under there somewhere. There, right there. It's in there, it's tight, it's plugged in. It's right there. It's in there, it's plugged in, it's all tight. Now we gotta put together everything else. Hopefully I don't screw this part up. Have a Wix filter because, well, Derek from Vice Grip Garage told me to, so. I think he's a pretty good guy. I don't know what oil he recommends. I got the high mileage stuff. Don't know if I'm supposed to get that either. Oil filter's in, oil plugs in. Now I just gotta fill her up. Oof. I'm no David Freiberger. I'm gonna go get a funnel. Now to empty the catch can and see what kind of nastiness is in there. Huh, I didn't really put it in a very good spot, did I? See that? It's pretty gross. It's like just straight old gas. Doesn't smell like old gas though, so. Ooh, there was water in there too. That's not. Well, it looks like just gas and milkshake. So obviously it was just a little water that escaped. It's catching, and maybe some gas. Doesn't smell like gas, it smells like just nastiness. Well, I mean, that's positive of having a catch can. That means it's not going back into my intake, back into the engine, so hopefully that's a good thing. Bad thing is that none of that should be there. I mean, it does have 180,000 miles on it now, so I think 185. I don't know. It does have a buttload of miles on it now, so. Well, everything's back together. Let's get a cool engine start shot. I already put oil in it. Well, I don't think that did a damn thing. Oil pressure was about that when it was starting, so wasn't the sensor. Oh well. Sounds good though.